Okay, so on Monday, 2/9/2/15, the news broke. Spider-Man has been set free from Sony. Well, he'll still kind of be part of Sony, but he will join the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And ironically, we can kind of thank potentially North Korean hackers for allowing Spider-Man to be liberated somewhat. Also means no more Andrew Garfield. I've said before, he was a good Spider-Man, horrible Peter Parker. So that didn't mean there's going to be a small shift in some of the ones coming out later. Predominantly because that way they can kind of squeeze in Spider-Man. Okay, interesting. You know, now Civil War makes a lot more sense. I have no idea what Sony was trying to do with the Spider-Man franchise. It wasn't very good. They have mentioned that maybe some of the Marvel characters might show up more in the Spider-Man movies. That's interesting. You know, Spider-Man actually did really great in the early 2000s. Not so well for the reboot. Pretty much the last 3 Spider-Man movies have really left something to be desired. So it's great to see him actually part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now we just need to hope that somebody can hack Fox emails. Not because I want to see the Fantastic Four in the Marvel Universe. I think that'd probably be the most successful venture for them. And not that I want to see the majority of X-Men. I want to see Hugh Jackman's Wolverine do something with the Avengers. Hugh Jackman, a while back, when the Avengers did the shared universe thing, he mentioned he wanted to be a part of it. He was like, "Oh man, I'd love to fight Hulk." And I was like, man, even if they were to just do almost like a one-off, even if they were to just do a movie that was called Avengers vs. X-Men, it could have nothing at all to do with the comic storyline. It would be great. And you could just have, like the Avengers characters, the X-Men characters. You can pick the ones that make sense for combat, and it could be pretty sweet. You could pick either Magneto, Michael Fassbender or Ian McKellen, and have him take on, Thor or Iron Man or Iron Patriot, whoever they have at that time. And it would make for some awesome movie, and it would make googles of money. It'd make like double googles of money. So it's actually really cool that actually, Spider-Man has been liberated. Will we see the Iron Spider suit? It was kind of a big deal during Civil War. It would be kind of odd to try to shoehorn in Spider-Man being friends with Iron Man, revealing his identity, becoming Iron Spider, turning against Iron Man, joining Captain America towards the very end, and then selling his marriage to the devil to bring back his Aunt May. That could be hard to try to put into a movie. Now, they've already got an awesome J. Jonah Jameson that they could easily throw in there. But the problem now is, now that this has happened, DC, you need to step up your game a lot. I mean, huge. At this point in time, you might as well start trying to find a way to actually integrate the stuff going on in the TV shows. Because Arrow, awesome. Flash, awesome. Great at introducing smaller bit characters. It works. You could totally use those as ways to bring in additional characters. So that way then when you decide to do your actual Justice League movie, you've got a bunch of the tertiary characters already well established. And you really haven't lost anything in the way of any sort of major character. Yeah, you've got Green Arrow. Pretty good sized member of the Justice League. If they want to actually do the Justice League of America and Justice League, that could actually work fantastic. You could take some of the stuff that happens in the shared universe of which will be Supergirl, Flash, and Green Arrow, and that could be one team. And then your main cinematic universe could be the other team, and they can share the same universe but not have to coexist in the exact same movie. So, Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe, awesome. I'm looking forward to see what they cast. Will they do Peter Parker or Miles Morales? Peter Parker, classic, iconic. I could see Miles Morales as they want to try to enhance the color palette of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But either way, I guess thank you, North Korean hackers.